Good morning. This is Cecil and Blues. Thank you for joining me for a Hearthstone video. Again, I don't do a ton of these on this channel. I do still play Hearthstone pretty regularly, but I do so pretty casually, so I don't feel I have a ton to add to the conversation. But this week's Tavern Brawl is looking to be a lot of fun. It is the boss battle royale, and they have assigned a different boss to each of the 9 classes in the game, and I'm just going to try and play a few rounds of that so we can see what's up, and hopefully we won't get too many mirror matches, so you'll get a chance to see what each of the decks are. I'm hoping to get maybe 3 games in here. It'll kind of just depend on the length they run and how long it takes to get a match. So we'll start with Warrior, and if I recall correctly, Warrior is going to be the Grim Guzzler boss, and the hero power there is to summon a card from each player's deck. Lady Nazjar is the shaman option. She has the ability to automatically evolve things, so this could be interesting. Let's go ahead and get some low-cost minions out. Interesting choices here. So we will be able to start off by putting a card from each deck in play. Hopefully we get something pretty solid. Not bad. We don't have any way to do damage to it, so we can't spread it out so it gains extra advantage. If they have a way to do damage to it in their hand, we could be a little screwed. If they have a lightning bolt, perhaps? Nope, well, maybe. Oh, they're gonna coin out a bunch of stuff here. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, see, now they probably oh, I see, because they didn't want to spawn extra ones. Alright, no problem. Alright, that's alright. Unfortunately for us, we can't kill that, can we? Alright, well, maybe we'll kill something? Nope. Let's see how this works out. So these are not the most well-balanced challenges, and we'll see how this works out. I've seen this deck go all right. All right. Well, they're sacrificing things, which is cool. All right. Excellent. Alright, we have a serious advantage at this point, and they gave up. Okay. Yeah, Grim Guzzler has a deck that has a lot more expensive things in it, and so it fares better with that pulling stuff out of the hand thing. So, a lot of these matches are going to be completely off-balanced. So we just saw Shaman and Warrior. Let's do Rogue, and see what we get paired up against. I'm trying to remember what I've seen already. And I believe Rogue is Globulus? I don't remember what its power is, though. So we'll have to take a look at that when it loads. And again, I'm hoping for a bunch of variety here so we can see what all the 9 classes are, what their decks are, and get to see them in action before this video gets too long. Razorgore the Untamed. I think that's Druid? So they are going to put an egg out, and they can increase its size every turn, which if you let it get too big is going to be a huge problem. So what we're going to do, ditch one of the Cold Bloods. We can Echoing Ooze Cold Blood, which will be pretty nice. We can also Loot Hoarder Hero Power. I don't think we're going to do anything this turn. And I think we're going to Hero Power next turn. And then Loot Hoarder Hero Power the next turn. And if he wants to fill his whole board up with those eggs, that's going to be fine for me. So we're just going to do that. keep him constantly behind the 8-ball on it. Doing 1 damage to everything on the board every turn is going to be a huge advantage. If we never let... Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, he's going to get extra health from that, of course. But these things happen. We are... Oh, we can't loot Hoarder Hero Power. Okay. That's alright. We can loot Hoarder Hero Power next turn. So we just gotta keep that stuff under control. Maybe we want to loot Hoarder Heroic Strike. We can't kill anything this turn. This is still in our benefit, so I think we loot Hoarder Hero Power. And looks like we're going to want to save turn 5, maybe Echoing Ooze Mutating Injection. But we don't want to get behind on messing up his eggs. If I keep hero powering, he is going to constantly be at a loss. His board will be full of eggs. And they will never hatch.
What you want?
So I can... It would have been nice to find a way to do 1 damage to everything. So I don't have that. We will go ahead and kill this. Here we've got that. And then I think we put out an Acidic Swamp Ooze for 2. Doesn't seem like a bad option. And we will not Cold Blood that this turn because it's not going to get us any benefit. So he has to keep hero powering to stay ahead of me destroying it and getting a board full of oozes. But if he does, he'll be the more he does it, the more he fills up his board with the useless garbage. So I imagine he's going to give up here shortly. I mean, he's painted himself into a corner. And now we hero power again because we want to stay ahead of it. And then let's go ahead and sack one of our... Oh, yeah, sack one of our oozes. Then we need 5 mana to do the Echoing Ooze thing. So instead, I think I will just make this ooze basically a monster. And in turn, they may have something to deal with that. Now, if Razor Gore gets these eggs hatched, I think they turn into like a 7/7 dragon. It's incredibly powerful. But you know, as long as the person you're facing has got like just consistent AoE like this, there's really just nothing you can do. Because they'll never get to their full health. Almost over, I don't think I have yet. So they have to reach 5 health, and then they'll hatch. But that's not 5 total health, it's 5 health. Now if he has a heal, he could heal one of these eggs up. Heal all of them. If he had an AoE heal, shoot, that would be incredibly good for him. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure we can win here just by pumping this up to... There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, in the matchup between Grobulus and Razor Gore, it looks like Grobulus has the edge. Let's see what else we can get going here. So that was Rogue and Druid. I don't think I've ever seen Hunter. Let's do Hunter. I have no idea what I'm expecting to see here. I'm just dancing along to the music. I'm sure we'll get a match here in a second. Take a little drink. Early morning, time for some caffeine. Alright, so... I have seen Skillosaurus Rex. I just didn't realize it was Hunter. Okay, so this is Hunter. I like this. I'm going to stick with this. What is the hero power? So once again, he's going to have this AoE damage bullshit. He could do this turn 1, which is a problem. Give each player a random cost, a card at cost 0. So, alright. Let's do that. We've got a random cost Consecration, which will be good for a board clear if he gets a bunch of oozes out. Again, we don't want to let him get too much momentum. My cards are pretty low power. I actually don't like this matchup just thinking about it, but because we're getting random zero-cost cards, either one of us could have something just ridiculously powerful happen. I don't think it's a random card from your deck, right? No? Okay. So, let's go ahead there, draw a free card. Thorazine, sure. Alright, so he probably won't be able to do anything about that right away. Again, like, who knows what he got, though? So, I guess that will be dependent. I'm surprised he hasn't played anything yet. I know that deck, we just saw it, has quite a bit of low-cost cards. He might have been trying to get an ooze play. Alright, Gozira will be nice to get out, hopefully fairly quickly with the help of Thorazine. We will not want to leave our Raptor out. Oh, there's Mind Games. He gets a rand. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. So I think let's give everyone a free card. Deal 2 damage to all minions? Not really what I want to do right now. But I could do 4 damage here, so I don't have to use Consecrate. So let's do that. Kill this. Put that out and attack with Thorazine. Now he's got just as many zero-cost cards as I do, so I'm not getting cocky on this one. He could drop anything from a Loot Hoarder to a Deathwing at no cost to him. Alright, that's gonna be a problem eventually. To cold-blood it. Alright. I mean, your call. Oh, she's a problem. That's too bad. Before I was able to Ancestral Spirit him. No problem. Give a friendly beast +3 health? I mean, sure, why not?
Take a walk on the wild side.
Let's see what our free card is. Capture Dromonger? Yeah, I'll take that. And then I'll go ahead and just do that. We got 2 Gozeros. What the hell? We might have wanted to put a taunt on the Jormonger. Oh, Death Rattle resummon this mini. Yeah, that. Well, I will see. I mean, that's the play, right? So we got Consecrate, we've got the deal 2 damage. I can do 4 damage to anything right off the bat. That, of course, is a huge problem. Alright, let's Tail Swipe it. And then Alicure. That's an interesting one. So I hope you're seeing my eventual play on the Gazrila here. We're going to put it out next turn. And I would like to have killed this, is the problem. But I also don't want to give him a free ooze. You know what? I'll give him a free ooze. And then... let's go ahead and do that, tickering out spiders. And yeah, we'll bring out Gazrila next turn. And then, assuming he can survive, we can... Random potion to your hand. Alright, yep. I mean, there's all sorts of random stuff that could cause huge problems for me. But if we can get a Gazrila to survive the turn after it's summoned... Cold Blood. That's unfortunate. Oh, but he can't attack with it. Alright, well... Okay, so... As much as I would have liked to... Well, no. Right. We'll Consecrate. We'll kill this. Which, of course, will give him a couple of oozes next turn. We'll go ahead and take a card. Destroy a minion, adds attack to your health. I mean... I'm pretty sure we're in fine shape. So, that Gazrila should survive till next turn regardless. And if it does, we can pump its attack up to 12, which should give us the victory. I mean, that's good. Dragonfire Potion deal 5 damage to everything. That's unfortunate. Does he have a way to do 4 more damage to it? I mean, again, it'll survive. Too bad he didn't use his hero power, too. So there we go, up to 24. Victory. Alright, we're having pretty good luck here, I think. It's really going well for me. Alright, so we have seen... What? Hunter, Druid, Rogue, Shaman, Warrior. We have not seen Paladin, Warlock, Mage, or Priest yet. So let's do Paladin. This is the chess event, which either completely dominates or gets 100% destroyed. We'll have to see. This is the one I started with. I was kind of curious what we would run into. I think it's kind of fun. The way they improved it is, I believe, if I remember the chess event from the encounter, I don't think the pieces had as much health as these versions of the pieces do, so it allows him to succeed a little bit. Alright, so Skeleforce Rex, this could be largely in my favor depending on what's up. So let's ditch the White Queen. We'll hope for a Rook maybe. Yeah, a Rook. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to flood this board. And we can do that pretty much right off the bat. So let's...
You shall not pass.
I say let's just go ahead and go around it. So this will allow me to do damage to him. He's got this 1/1 that'll slowly beat on my taunt. And if I decide, I can reposition here. A Gore Howl, alright, sure, why not? Targeting dummy. Uh-oh. Well, that's a hell of a free card, isn't it? Let's... Let's discover. And we will discover, I think... Do we want another pawn? I think we want another pawn. And we're gonna leave this as is. Now he will be able to get through with his Malagos. If he doesn't get a spell, it's fine. God, what's with all the weapons? Curse for Farm. God damn it. Malagos in, that in. Can't play the White Knight yet. Let's spread out our pawns, I think is the right choice here. And then we'll deal with the 2 damage. So again, if he gets spell power, we're kind of effed. We need to do something about him quickly. There's a lot of shit. Oh, and oh, Christ's sake! Oh, the Curse Blade. Okay. Wait, oh no, it's Tentacle Arms. Okay, your death, I'll return this to your hand. Okay, well. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I mean, we smack Malagos. I think we ditch the curse. And we... Oh, I was stupid. Oh well. That was dumb on my part. Okay, so it still only deals 1 damage. I was not sure about that. Hot damn. So, someone's getting better cards than I am. Right, so how am I gonna deal with this? I'm basically gonna die. I mean, I can't attack any of these. So I might as well go face. A random minion, Divine Shield and Taunt. Alright, fine. Put a random minion from each player's hand into the battlefield. Sure.
Exceptional.
Then we will lose effectively here. We can put out this, And discover. I mean, it doesn't matter, we're dead this turn.
Smells of fun. So fun.
Yeah, that's a bad. We got a bad draw on this. He just kept getting amazing fucking legendaries that allowed him to just roll over us. Not much you can really do about it. It's a little disappointing. Meanwhile, you know, in our hand, we just had absolute garbage. So, alright, we've seen Paladin, Hunter, Druid. Okay, so Warlock, Mage, Priest is all we got left. Warlock, then. What are we looking at? About 25 minutes. This video will probably go a little bit long, but I want to show off all of these different decks. So maybe we'll get lucky and we'll come up against a mage or a priest, and then we'll have seen all of them without having to play 9 games. We've already saved ourselves, what, 2 games? With Druid and, so we saw the Druid and we saw... What else do we see? Shaman. We saw Shaman. Faced a Shaman. So we'll go Warlock. I'm not sure what the Warlock one is. We're up against a Shaman again, and it's not the Plaguebringer, which says Mage. Even though we are not a mage. That's weird. Let's... Secret from your deck into your battlefield. What am I... We want to get some stuff out quickly, so... Okay, Death Rattle, destroy your opponent's weapon, and this is whenever an enemy dies, raise a 1/1 skeleton, which will, you know, could be worse. At least I'm not facing so if he kills it, I get a secret. If he doesn't kill it, it becomes a 3-cost minion. So I mean, beneficial, I would say. We might want to save... Yeah, so he gets 2 minions. We got a 3/4, he's got a 2/3, and a 3/2. I wish I had 1 more mana right now. We will, I think... This unfortunately puts us behind the 8 ball. And I think we'll also play... that I shouldn't have played Blood Mage, because, right, he's going to evolve. I was thinking I could play him and he wouldn't get wrecked this turn because he might be focused more on the 3/2. But I wanted him for his buffing of Mortal Coil. Okay. Alright. Understandable. I put out some Feral Spirits, which are a problem. But they'll just immediately get transformed into something else. We got a 4/1, 2/3. So, yeah, like I could have killed that 5/2 right now, had I been smart. So this will gain 1 attack only. If we kill minions. Whenever a minion dies. So this is going to be incredibly strong. Yes. So, if he wants to kill this, hopefully it means he has to run his Yeti at it. Which will kill his Yeti. Alright, there we go. And, as long as I keep killing his stuff and I get 1/1s, they're going to get evolved, which should give me an edge going forward. He has to sacrifice that, I get a minion. We both draw a card. What was the card for? Oh, it was the Yeti, okay. Alright, that's she's gonna just go for my face. Alright. Then we get an evolve. He's got a 2/4. What is my solution here that is the best? See, when a friendly minion dies, put 2 copies of it in your hand. I don't really have anything out there I'd like to have duplicated, so I'd probably rather play just minions here. And then it's, what do I want to sack? These are all 2-cost minions, so it doesn't matter what I lose. The chance of them becoming something is equal. I can do this, so I only lose 1 minion. And then I get to draw a card. Yeah, alright. That's I think, a reasonable play. We've got board control, and when you're facing someone who's got Evolve going, that is super important. Oh boy. Plague. Destroy all non-skeleton minions. Okay. I need to empty my hand, though, so we're gonna put Undertaker. What do we got there? Oh, reversing switch. Stop the minion's attack itself. Alright, well, fine. It doesn't matter. Alright, got that. Alright, he's gonna give up. I don't think he had to necessarily give up, but I can definitely see how Noth has the advantage in that particular matchup because of his hero power. You know, just constantly getting new 1/1s. 1/1s are easy to kill, though, so like once he gets moving, I think that's a problem. So let's play Mage and see what Mage is. I think there's a 1 in 9 chance we wind up against a Priest, which will shorten the length of this video slightly, but maybe we'll just have to play Priest ourselves if we don't run into one. So what do we got here? No, we're up against a Warrior. Curator. What does Curator do, I wonder? Oh, yeah. So he's got Taunt.
Do not touch the displays.
So this could be interesting. Let's ditch these high-cost cards. This is probably going to be a problem for me, because this is a zoo deck. Lots of low health minions, and he is going to be popping out like giant motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm toast. This is not going to end well. So let's summon a random Murloc. Yeah, okay. I think we do some random arcane missiles. All right, yeah, we're screwed. There is he'll kill us in 3 turns. I can brawl to maybe save myself, but Zubot, yeah, okay, well, dead 2. We're screwed. What can you do? I can sack these guys into this, but there's really nothing I could do to stop him from just beating me in the face. Especially because I'm designed to get beat in the face. Yep, totally fucked. Wow. Yeah, I could just give him a whole bunch of those if I wanted, I suppose. This will increase attack by 1, still not enough. So yep, we lose. Well, I'd have to say Curator's hero power, not really great for this event if you have, you know, if you're up against anything, really. Like, maybe against the the other deck, if I have a way to do enough damage here, it seems unlikely though. Lightning Storm is not gonna cut it, because it only does 2 to 3 damage. If it doesn't kill the Grim Guzzler, it's not enough. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I mean, I guess you go here and you cross your fingers, right? It's gotta do 3, of course.
Do not touch the displays.
Yeah, so, I mean, I can kill this. I can kill this. And I can kill this. It bought me a turn. Unless, you know, he has something with charge. Yep. Oh, that, if he gives me the right card, that could be good. Rogues do it. I mean, that's 4 damage. Well, it costs too much, though. So, I'm fucked. So, there it is. Not much you can do in that situation. I actually think I held out a little longer than was likely. I can see how this deck would work like pretty good against some of the other ones. I guess that just leaves Priest. I forget what Priest is. Priest was another one that I played on my phone when this went live, but I don't remember what it was. These matches have been very quick, I will note. What are we at? Just closing in on 40 minutes, which is a fairly long Hearthstone video, to be honest. Man, everyone playing Lady Najjar. I mean, I guess it's the crazy fun deck. You never know what's going to happen. What's Gothic do? Oh, I remember. Gothic is the one I give minions to the other team, which in this particular case, probably not desirable. But, if they don't live, or if they live till the end of their turn, it won't matter. So that's not an issue. They probably won't be able to kill that right away. Alright. Okay, well, let's, I guess, kill that. Oh, I had not thought that through. Oops. I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm dumb. I cost myself dearly through my own stupidity. Oh wait, do we have any battle cries? We're screwed. What's that? Just draw a card? Yeah. All right. Well, we're basically screwed. We can't even corrupt anything because it will transform before the beginning of their turn.
My eyes are open.
Alright, 2/5 that can't be targeted. Yeah, except for... Oh, this is miserable. This is just the worst. I mean, I can make it a 4/5, but... Or I can make this a 5/2. There's not really a lot I can do in this case. He can't activate his Murloc Knight, which is useful, but
None may steal.
now it's a 3/3, so it can kill that and survive. And then it evolves. He's got a Sludge Belcher. I can put out this, but it's not going to kill everything. This is a rough matchup. This is not going well, and I'm being salty about it. Even though I've won most of my games, I'm starting to get a negative attitude. You know, luck is what luck is, and we should just accept it. But yeah, he's going to just slowly keep overwhelming me here. He can very easily kill this with only... He should have done that in a different order. Alright, he just chose to do nothing. Man, this is rough. Like, I'm pretty sure that none of this that's, like, not gonna do anything. I'm almost positive.
This is it. Farewell.
Like, I'm pretty sure they won't maintain that debuff in their transformation, so it doesn't matter. So they get a Spectral Trainee, which was, you know, great, whatever. This is a terrible matchup. This is the worst. Okay, it looks like, yeah, it just goes away.
My minions never truly die.
So, yeah, I mean, we just lose. There's really nothing we can do.
Shield up.
I just got overwhelmed. There was really nothing I could do about it, and he's gonna take his fucking time, so he can kiss my ass. Got that much damage on the board, you know, just attack. Just fuck off. Alright, I'm getting salty. I got one loss. One grumpy loss. But that is the Tavern Brawl. We've seen all of the 9 classes, some of which I didn't play personally. I think it's a good design. I think they had a good time with it. It's not really well balanced, to be honest, but, you know, pick the class you like to play. Sometimes you'll get matched up against someone who crushes you. Sometimes you'll get matched up against someone you crush. You know, occasionally there'll probably be a nice, well, hard-fought game in there. But thank you for tuning in for this video. It's been a pretty long one, so I hope you found it enjoyable. And you can follow me on Twitter at itsboats. You can follow the channel. I don't do a lot of Hearthstone coverage. You will mostly find Final Fantasy related stuff for Final Fantasy XIV, and the occasional review of random strategy indie games as well. So if you want to do that, hit the like and subscribe button, etc., etc. Thank you again for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day.